missed you guys. I know that sounds a bit weird because I haven't technically skipped a Sunday upload, but I was in a bit of a groove of filming videos like more frequently, and after the Christmas party, which was actually like a while ago for me now, I went into the office for a couple of days after that because, as you know, I'm in all the time at the moment, and I think I caught something from somebody on the tube because I have had the worst cold and it just wiped me out for a full week. So the Christmas party was on the 2nd of December and it is now the 13th of December. So it's been 10 days since I've like properly filmed something, and I'm loving being back. It's so exciting. So now that I'm feeling better, Cameron is also now slightly on the mend because obviously I got whatever I got and then I gave it to him. So he's now like slightly behind me and getting better, but I think we're both pretty much on the mend now. So today we're actually going to a Christmas market somewhere relatively near us in Surrey, and I'm so excited. I hope it'll be good. I don't actually know anything about it and there's not loads about it online, but it's kind of near Hampton Court Palace, and I just thought, Hampton Court Palace is so beautiful. Surely a market nearby will also be beautiful. It's not the market in Hampton Court Palace, but anyway, we're gonna go to that a bit later, and I just thought we could go together. And before we go, we're gonna get ready because I haven't worn makeup now in about 10 days. So I thought we could get ready together and I could share some of my favorites, because I know I've mentioned a few of my like makeup favorites lately, and I've actually bought a whole load of new stuff that I wanted to show you as well. So, because my skin has been so dry lately, even though I've already got all my skincare on for the day, I'm just whacking on a bit of extra moisturiser. I am still just always putting on the Cashmere night cream. At the moment, I'm just using that in the day as well. I have both tubs of it. So the Caudalie Cashmere cream comes in like a slightly paler pink pot lid, and then like a slightly, don't know if you can tell the difference. Yeah, like a slightly paler one and a slightly darker one. And the slightly darker one is the night cream. And it's like kind of much thicker. And I mean, it is just, oh, you've probably heard me raving about it loads before. I just think it's the softest moisturiser ever. I love it. I love how it goes on. My skin doesn't feel like oily or greasy or anything. So I'm putting on a bit more of that to try and give my skin a drink before I put some makeup on top. I also, have you noticed, I've got dark nails. I've gone for like this dark berry red kind of a colour, and I feel a bit uncomfortable about it. I'm kind of, they're slightly growing on me. There's a mirror behind you, but I always have like very neutral or like kind of a milky white pink nail. And having like a dark colour feels a bit alien to me. But anyway, we're rolling with it. I thought, it's Christmas, Ellen, just try and be bold. Don't get the same one when you know it's for Christmas. So I managed to do that yesterday. Okay, so now for the makeup, because I bought a few extra things. So when I'm doing my makeup, first things first is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. It's like light coverage. It just gives everything a glow. And for me, like 99% of the time when I'm wearing makeup, it is basically always Flawless Filter with some concealer. And then if I'm going like out, or I want something that's like heavier coverage for like a special occasion, then I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. But I am quite tempted to try the Charlotte Tilbury foundation as well, because I just love everything that Charlotte Tilbury do. So it makes sense for me to try the foundation. I was also thinking about trying the Magic Cream as well. Let me know if you guys use the Magic Cream. I think I bought it once before and I actually found it a bit too thick and a bit too much, but that was actually like years ago when I was at uni, and my skin was a lot more oily then, and I felt like it was a bit too much for me, whereas now I feel like my skin is much drier, and maybe something that's like got a bit of more of a aggressive hydration formula to it would be good for like under my makeup. This is going to be the first time I'm putting this on. I also just recently got the Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury as well, because my Tarte Shape Tape is feeling a bit thick for me at the moment. Normally I love that it's thick, but I think when my skin is feeling extra dry, it just ends up getting a bit cakey. So let's see what this one has to say for itself. It seems like quite a good colour match, so that's a good start. Honestly, the perils of doing makeup in the depths of winter, I'm like, I can't even see if it's any good or not. It's so hard when it's dark outside. And it's literally not even 5, what time is it? 20 to 5, and it's literally pitch black. It got dark at about 3:30 today. Madness. Quite nice, actually. I feel like it's quite glowy and dewy, and it's definitely like not as heavy as the Shape Tape, which I need to get used to, but that was the whole point in buying it. So also I'm like fully not that skilled at makeup, to be honest, but a few of you asked, so this is how I do my makeup. And then for bronzer, I just use the Chanel Le Beige thing, which I love it, love it. I'll link all these down below if you happen to be interested in the exact products that I use. I think it's like the texture of this one I just really like this definitely is never cakey. It never seems to like cling to my dry skin. I just feel like it glides on really nicely. I've also got some friends that just use this all over as like a base, but I'm a bit too pale for that and I don't fake tan, so that's not an option for me. But I think it would give quite like a glowy light coverage base if you wanted to use it for that. And then blusher, I love blusher. I actually really love the Cloud Paint Storm from Glossier, but today I'm going to use, this is the Pillow Talk Pink Pop. I think this is a bit too much of a summery colour, to be honest, for my skin tone, but I still really like it, so it still goes on. The other thing that I was really bummed about when I was ill was that I missed Winter Wonderland. Like, we all had a plan to go to Winter Wonderland. There was no way. First of all, there was no way because I literally couldn't face it. And also there was no way because I was like, I'm not gonna go out in public and risk giving this to anyone right before Christmas, because that is not the type of Christmas present that the public want right before they all want to be seeing loved ones. So no Winter Wonderland as part of Vlogmas this year, guys, which is such a bummer. But we've got the Christmas market tonight. We're going to Christmas at Q, like the light show tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. And then this weekend is ice skating. So we've actually got like a very festive week this week, which is so fun. Brows, I don't really do a lot to my brows, to be honest. Maybe I should start thinking about what I can do a bit more to my brows, but I do brush them up. Again, Charlotte Tilbury, I'm getting a bit repetitive, but Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix is the best one I have found. It's not necessarily the most long lasting. My brows will like slightly collapse throughout the day, but it is the only one I found that like genuinely doesn't leave any white marks at all. And so many brow gels I find just leave a white mark, and that's just more annoying because I don't want my eyebrows to look like they've got dandruff. I just don't. Then I also am maybe I should actually not do this to myself and I should leave this as a bit of a Christmas treat, but I treated myself to the new Charlotte Tilbury, well, it's not new, it's new to me, the Pillow Talk palette, which I just think those colours look so stunning. The one that I normally use is, I think, Golden Goddess, yeah. So the one that I use all the time at the moment is Golden Goddess. Because this bit is like completely empty now, pretty much, I thought I'd treat myself to a new one. Should I use the new palette? Maybe I'll just treat myself to using the new Pillow Talk palette. Why not? All the colours are like actually darker than you think. They're darker than they like look in the palette. They come out really rich. Oh wow, quite like that, you know. I'm not going to go the full sparkle. Maybe I could put just like a little bit of sparkle on. I keep saying I'm not going to do things and then I literally do them 2 seconds later. So unnecessary to have sparkly eyes for. Literally popping to a local Christmas market that we've no idea. We might end up going and then literally turning around and coming back again. But here we are. Makeup's fun to play with. That's the whole point of it, right? It's literally just to have fun. Painting our faces. And then mascara, I literally think the best mascara in the whole world is the Hourglass mascara. I think it's just the best mascara ever. Mine's actually slightly running out. I should have ordered some more when I ordered my Charlotte Tilbury bits. Oh, I really love the eyeshadow. It feels really like, just like subtle and pretty and delicate. Just like that, I feel like as soon as I've got mascara on, I feel like my whole face is just transformed. It's my favourite bit. And then a bit of lip liner, which is also Pillow Talk. Goodness me, these things become like cult viral favourites for a reason. You won't be able to hear because I think it's too faint on camera, but I can hear Cameron listening like very loudly to Christmas music in the kitchen just downstairs. And I can faintly hear like Mariah Carey wafting up through the floorboards. Okay, good. And then the last thing that I normally do, in a bit of a rush to get out the door, is just pop a bit of powder under my eyes, because I've mentioned in a few videos like having really dark under eyes is like one of my insecurities, and I just find that popping powder on top of my concealer and like brightening stuff under my eyes just makes it last so much longer. And obviously the Laura Mercier whatever loose translucent powder stuff is just, to me, it's my fave powder. Has been for years, and I just won't ever stop using it. Okay, I think that's it. I literally am now gonna pop on some leggings because at the moment I'm wearing basically pajama bottoms. It's been raining all day, so it's gonna be muddy, so I'm gonna switch into like leggings and long boots so that nothing gets too wet. But goodness me, look, I've changed into a completely different person. Maybe a bit of dry shampoo wouldn't go amiss, to be fair. Keep trying more expensive dry shampoos. And every time I just think, nah, I come back to Batiste every single time. Right, anyway, stop fiddling with my hair. It's a few days old, so it's never gonna be completely perfect. Time to put some leggings on and let's go to the Christmas market. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Christmas music, it's just the best. Right, I am now going to, because Cameron's still not finished on his meeting, so I think he's gonna be another like half an hour to an hour. And so I'm gonna light our Christmas advent calendar. Alexa, pause. So I'm gonna light our Christmas advent candle. I've had it burning. Yeah, I literally was burning this all day yesterday because we have done such a terrible job of lighting it every single day, but this is like almost correct. So today, I think, is it the 13th today? Yeah, it's the 13th today. So I can burn this down to here. So I'm gonna get this lit, and I just think it's the nicest thing. I need to get a nice proper candle holder for it next year because Mum always buys this one and I always forget to buy like a little candle holder thing for it, and I always end up putting it in one of these ramekins and it just spoils it for when you get to the bottom. But we're gonna get this lit, and I might even pour myself a nice glass of wine. In fact, I'm definitely gonna pour myself a glass of wine. Let's see, is there anything in the fridge? Oh no, this is where things go wrong. Ooh, there's Prosecco. Is that getting a bit carried away? I don't know. I don't really have anything to celebrate other than the fact that it's Christmas, which you could argue is always a reason to celebrate. Maybe I'll pour myself a glass of this, light the candle, and then I might do a bit of like Christmas admin. I need to start getting really organised about who I haven't bought a present for yet. I've started to get a bit of a pile over there on the kitchen table, which I won't show you in case anybody that I've bought presents for is watching this. So I need to start getting those wrapped soon, but I'm trying to be quite organised. Next year, I'm definitely gonna do a full spreadsheet. I saw Grace Beverly, I don't know if you follow her, but Grace Beverly showed on Instagram that she has like a full spreadsheet of like who she buys presents for, like the budget that she's got for the gifts, like links to potential ideas, and then like whether she's bought it or whether she's wrapped it. I think those were like roughly the categories. And while some may say that's overkill, I thought that was so sexy. I was like, oh, I love the idea so much. So next year I'm definitely doing a full-on Christmas present spreadsheet that made like the Virgo in me feel very, very happy. So I don't have that. I have notes on my phone that have people and link options, but that's about the extent of it. So I need to go through that, check who I've bought for and who I haven't, and get that done. So I'm gonna do that while Cameron finishes his meetings because I'm not working today. Okay, right. Time to pour myself a drink, which feels very decadent, but we're doing it anyway. And I know I'm gonna say it in every single one of these vlogs until the end of December, but Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Forgot to pour Cameron one, so now he's...
She's gonna think, well, internet's gonna be like, oh, what happened? Where'd they go? It's still here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This looks like nice Prosecco. It is nice Prosecco. Is it good?
It's not bad. Not bad.
Oh, he's so fussy. He's so fussy, this one. Christmas to me. Anyway, we are all dressed and ready to go to the Christmas market. I'm still finishing off my glass of Prosecco. I just gave Cameron a hard time for pouring a second one and I haven't finished mine yet. But I'm all ready to go. I'm actually wearing wellies, which I don't know if that's acceptable or not. I also should not be wearing them in the living room, but anyway, never mind. I'll do a bit of a mop and a hoover tomorrow.
No, we do mind.
No, we do mind. Cameron minds because he's the cleaning stickler. But anyway, we're wearing boots in here. These are my new UGG wellies and they are so comfy and so good. And if you're in the market for a pair of wellies, or to be honest, just a pair of black boots, these are so comfortable and so great for wearing on slightly muddy walks. So I'm definitely wearing these. You can tell Cameron's turning the lights off. He wants us to go. We've got our very sparkly Christmas tree, which is currently on the setting where it turns on and off. But I've got my woolly hat on. I've got my big Zara wool coat. To be honest, any big wool coat is just perfect for this time of year. I've got a big roll neck, my Alexander McQueen bag, and we're ready to head off to the Christmas markets. Yay. I'm honestly finally starting to feel properly festive. Being at home all week this week because I had a cold and I couldn't go into the office is making me feel so festive seeing the tree every day. Okay, let's go. Oh, thanks.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. We are home. When I say this man is obsessed with cleaning, literally we have just walked in the door. He's still got his coat on and he's hoovering. Yeah, you unzip your coat now.
It's too hot.
You're obsessed with cleaning.
Yeah, I gotta clean. Clean home, clean mine.
Okay, he's done. Or at least he's done for now, which is good. Oh, now he's blowing his nose. Anyway, we're back. The Christmas market was so cute. It was quite small, which is fine because I didn't really know what I expected because it's literally like in a hotel in Hampton Court. So I thought it would be quite small and it was, but it was really sweet. Like all of the stalls were really nice and we actually bought stuff, which so often I go to Christmas markets and I feel like it's a lot of like tat or there's not decent stuff there, but it felt really nice. I actually got a couple of presents for people for Christmas and Cameron got a couple of things as well for gifts for people that he's buying for. So it was pretty good, wasn't it? Did you think it was good?
Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, there were quite a few repeat options. Like there was a lot of candle stalls and like it said on the website that there would be, it didn't actually say food, it said there would be treats. It did say something quite vague, but there was like one food option, which was like a pulled pork or a beef brisket bun thing, which looked really good, but like, yeah, and you could have got drinks and stuff. It was very little, but it was done really nicely. So like the drinks available were really nice, the food available was really nice, but it was just very limited options. But we actually got some really good quality gifts, so that was really nice. And then we walked around there for however long we did that for, probably like half an hour. Exactly, it's really nice to support local businesses. We love that, so that was nice. Did that for half an hour, and then we went to the pub. We both had burgers. of different varieties, and that was really nice as well. We actually realised when we were out at the pub that that was our first meal out, just the two of us, since we've moved into the house, which is insane. We haven't been out for dinner on like a date night dinner in, what is that, 2.5 months that is then? Over, yeah, because it's the 2nd of October we moved in. We're now pretty much halfway through December. It's like 10 weeks. 6th we moved in, 2nd we got the keys. But like a decent amount of time that we haven't been out on a date. So that was... Pardon? For a food date, yeah. We've been out for drinks and things, but we haven't gone out and like had a proper meal. So that felt really special. That was really nice. And now we're back, and I think I'm going to wrap some presents. I also think we might watch some Ted Lasso. Yeah. We started watching Ted Lasso because Cameron got, I can't remember the details, but he got a free Apple TV. We got a free Apple TV subscription through something else that we bought. It was like an add-on, but we've only got it free for like a certain period of time, and we've both known we wanted to watch Ted Lasso because we've had it recommended by so many people, and so we finally decided to bite the bullet and start binging some Ted Lasso during our like free Apple TV period of time that we've got it for. And I think it's really good. People have told me that like the first series is the best, and then they kind of like taper out a little bit towards the end, and like the novelty wears off slightly. But I really enjoyed I thought it was so good. It's exactly the type of TV that I like. I love series so much because I get so invested in the characters. But you also thought it was good. For someone that's like not as soppy about TV as me, you also thought it was good.
Yeah, I think there's lessons about leadership.
There you go. Cameron thinks there's lessons about leadership, which there definitely is. So I thought it was really good. So we finished season 1 literally last night, I think. So we might start season 2 today while we sit in front of the TV. But it was very good. So I recommend if you haven't seen it. Anyway, right, we're going to have another glass of wine or have a cup of tea? Glass of wine! Glass of wine!
Join the army.
Okay, sorry. I swear Google literally never listens to me. She only listens to Cameron. She's very biased in this house. Anyway, it's actually the next evening and we're now off to Christmas at Q, which is so exciting. I still really need to change the setting of these Christmas tree lights so they stop kind of going in and out. But yes, we're wrapping up very warm. We've got on full like thermals because it's very cold tonight. It's also raining, or it's been raining in the day. Hopefully it's stopped now. But we will take an umbrella with us and it's still so fun, even if it's pouring with rain. But it's gonna take us a good 45 minutes to maybe an hour to get over there. Okay, sorry, that flashing's a bit aggressive. Sorry, the Christmas tree's now stopped flashing lights. Honestly, all the technology is working against me in this house today. But yes, we're gonna jump in the car now, hopefully pick up a mulled wine and enjoy some very festive twinkly lights. Such a nice festive couple of evenings. Okay, let's jump in the car and get on the road. Freezing tonight. I'm hoping I've got enough layers on. I'm now like doubting myself. I haven't got a scarf because I've got like a roll necky thing. I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. We think we're totally fine. I figured if I eat enough, drink enough mulled wine and hot chocolate and eat enough hot food, I'll be fine. Ah, Christmas songs! This is the song you were literally just singing.
Yeah, because it was playing inside.
Christmas. Oh, it's your Spotify. I thought that was the ring.
No.
Well, that was a crazy coincidence. Oh no, not windows down. Okay, let's head off. Christmas at Kew, here we come. We've already stuffed our faces with hash browns, which was so good.
So good, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And I had a vegan hot dog as well because I obviously did a bit of a stalk of the food map before we came, and all the like veggie vegan options were at the start. So normally I wouldn't eat at the start, but we did this time. And we're just coming up to installation 1. Wow.
It's pretty.
It's really pretty. Currently in a forest of floating candles, and it's so pretty. It's all twinkly. It's so pretty.
dancing bears, painted leaves, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Thunderstorm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory.
We are officially back home. That was so good. I honestly feel like maybe that was one of the best years yet, or I feel like maybe I say that every year, so actually maybe it's more just the case that every year it gets better and better. I thought that the one that was like the fire, like the golden fire bits that were around like the massive palm house was so powerful. It almost felt like religious in some way, that the song that was playing kind of felt like it sounded like monks, and there was something really powerful about that particular light installation. Like I could really feel it. That one was amazing. And I also loved the one that was quite near the end, that was like almost like smoke underwater, that was playing Anastasia, the Disney song. And that one was also, that's probably just because I love Anastasia, but again, my whole body just went like covered in goosebumps. I thought that one was amazing. Those two are probably my favorites, but yeah, it was so good. Had a hot dog, those hash browns, oh my gosh, like loaded hash browns. What a genius idea for a stall, because it kind of felt like getting loaded fries, but even better. Honestly, so good. Anyway, it's now quite late, so I've literally just got home, made a mint tea and sat in bed, which was a mistake really, because I need to get up and just take all my makeup off, and then, oh no, I made myself yawn even thinking about it, but I just need to get all my makeup off and climb into bed and get to sleep. It is now 20 to 10, so it's been a relatively long evening, but it's such a nice way to spend an evening. I just recommend it so highly. It's a 3-kilometer walk through a botanical gardens. I realise I didn't ever fully explain it, but it's a 3-kilometer walk through botanical gardens, and each of the light installations, so there's 21 installations, each of the installations are done by different artists. So, well, some artists do more than one, but they're different every year, the installations. The artists that put the installations on are different every year. Lots of the lights play to music, and yeah, it was just such a lovely evening. Anyway, I can hear Cameron has just come upstairs, which means he's probably going to have a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to jump in the shower soon, so I shall say goodnight and goodbye before the shower noises start turning on, but I've had the loveliest time spending the last couple of evenings with you. It's truly felt like a properly festive week, and Cam and I are both feeling so much better now we've recovered from our cold. I think I'm fully better. Cameron probably needs another day. I obviously got him ill, so he's had a slower burn of getting ill just after me, but one more day and I think we'll both be fully back to normal. But it's been such a lovely festive week. Thank you so much for spending the last couple of nights with me, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Night, guys.